Alright. What's up, guys? This is Hack Your Potential. We're back. I got another little video today. Gonna expand upon that goal setting.
Gotta love that goal setting.
That goal setting is so important, you all. Like, we can't stress it enough. It's super important.
This is the framework for everything that we do, everything that is going to happen in the future, and we think it's really important for you guys to really understand it and take part of it.
Yeah, like you said, it's the framework. Framework for years to come. It's your years, you know, you got to plan them out, and that way you know what you're working towards. You can see that progress. So we pretty much kind of spent this last week and a half or so kind of doing some of our own things with the Hack Your Potential, getting the website going, and you know, doing a little more social media, but we've also been kind of working on what you see here, just a little quick framework, just
and getting our template together, getting everything working and running. We've been doing a little bit of research too, as far as what goal setting templates seem to work the best. We've been kind of trying to make a little hybrid of our own. This is a start, and we actually got the template, the formal template that we're going to have on our website for you. That one we're actually putting together right now. We're just trying to get some nuts and bolts worked out here to get it a little bit more functional.
Fine tune it, and really just, you know, really try to like almost simplify and really like break through, you know, because there's a lot of ones, and for some people they work, some people they don't, but we really want to make it our own and really like break through to everyone, so they can just be like, there it is, super simple, like this is, it's foolproof, it's a road to success, so that's what we're trying to do for you.
There you go.
So yeah, go for it.
So regarding our goal setting plan here for you, we think it's really important for the first step to be choosing a major goal. So that's something that's going to be long term. Usually in business plans, for example, you need a 5-year plan, a 10-year plan, exact layout of everything you're going to be doing. So why should life be any different here?
Yeah.
1, 3, 5 and year goals here for you, I think are really important. Tori would have to agree.
Yeah,
definitely.
for sure. Like I said, you know, it's got to be long term. It's got to be at least a year. Major goal, at least 1 year. That's a perfect spot to start. You know, you can go further if you want. Myself, I'm pretty bad at planning that far out. So most of mine are going to be like 1-year chunks for the most part. And you want to make sure it's quantifiable. You know, you can't just say, you know, in a year I want to look good, or I want to feel good, or
I want to be good at basketball.
Yeah, I want to be good, because it's relative. And there's nothing, there's no measure, there's no benchmark. So you make it quantifiable. Some type of number, you know, you want to lose 30 pounds, or you want to be able to do 20 pull-ups, you know, something like that, something quantifiable. And, you know, not even just fitness, obviously, you know, you want to make $100,000 a year, or you want to have a better relationship with your family, or your wife, or your father that you don't talk to anymore, you know, just any type of life goal. Quantifiable, though.
Quantifiable.
Very important, very important. And yeah, after that, second, you got to choose some minor goals. And these minor goals have to be smaller steps of that major goal. Wouldn't make sense, you know, a minor goal not to go with the major goal.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, because then you're kind of spinning your wheels, you know, really trying to get some stuff done here. So you get your minor goals, little sub goals of that main goal.
So those guys are going to be typically, you can actually break it down all the way to the minute if you decided to. I find that a little scrupulous on there, but usually we go weekly, monthly, or even 6 months. That lets you really maintain focus on there, see your progress that you're making there. You can really track it well, and that helps motivate you to attain your larger goals too at the same time, because you are achieving results.
Yeah, those little victories, you know, those little daily, weekly goals, you know, that are a small part of reaching that major goal. Those little goals, that builds momentum. That builds confidence.
That's how you get going.
That's how you really get going, build that momentum, keep it going. And yeah, you're going to have daily goals, weekly goals, monthly goals, and 6-month goals. You're just going to have a bunch of those types of goals. And, you know, just each one under, it's just got to pertain to that goal that's higher than it. Each small goal is working towards a larger goal.
It's going day by day. Say the first day of work when you started your new job there. Was it easy? No. 3 days in, was it a little bit easier than that first day? It's the same concept here. You get a month in, you're progress in. You look back now, you're a year later. It's
keeps on going, exactly. And time, like I said, it's a year later, all of a sudden it flies. And if you just sit there without a plan, you're gonna spin your wheels. You're not gonna go anywhere, and you're gonna be like, shit, where did this year go?
Exactly.
Where did it go? Like I've been in Colorado for 3 years, and it's gone quick. I haven't done a whole lot for myself personally, besides regular 9 to 5 work, you know, doing that. But that's it. If you don't have a plan, you're gonna spin your wheels, and time's gonna slip away. And yeah, once you have those major and minor goals, you just want to sit down, like take 30 minutes, take an hour out of your day, and come up with a plan of attack. Write out the major goal, write out some of these monthly goals, and how it correlates, and then break it down to weeklies and dailies. And just kind of keep breaking it down for yourself. Make it easy.
Bite-sized chunks, whatever's easiest for you. If you think having the bigger plan and viewing that a little bit more motivates you a little bit more, you can pay attention to that, but it is important to have both, honestly. It's you'll tweak and find what works best for you, but this system is empirically proven. This works for humans.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not much different than, I'll use like a video game example. Like, you start off at the bottom and the game already has your goals listed for you, especially a lot of these RPG style games where you go on quests and do things like that. Same thing, you start off small and you keep building and building and building. Same exact kind of theory.
No point in wandering around aimlessly.
Exactly, and I think that's a big part of what makes video games so fun and addicting, is that they've figured out that humans like progress. We crave it, we need it. We need some form of progress, or else we're gonna get, in my case, I'll get depressed, I'll get sad, I'll get down, like, I just won't want to do anything if I'm not progressing. So it's just so important to have those little goals that you can achieve every day, every week, every month. You can just see them, you can check them off, scratch them off. Keep rising, keep climbing that little goal ladder, keep getting to the top.
And writing these down is one of the most important factors in all of this, honestly. We think, and this has actually been proven with subconscious psychology, you are much more likely to achieve those goals just by writing them down. And you actually have to hold yourself to that standard, because it's manifesting itself within reality, and subconsciously we understand that, and that needs to happen.
Yeah, like you said, writing it down, it's no longer just an idea. You wrote it down, it's manifested into something physical, and then you're accountable then. And the more people you tell too, beyond that, the more and more accountable you're going to be, the more likely you're going to be to continue and not just drop off, because people are expecting it.
Exactly.
People are expecting it.
Nobody wants to disappoint their friends and family.
Yeah.
That's not what we're going for.
We've got a group, everyone at work, they know what we're doing. They know we've started it. They ask us about it all the time, and that just helps motivate us to keep on going too, and to keep putting, it's just the beginning, but keep going. It really helps that little bit, that little motivation really does help.
Always keeps that drive going for you.
Yeah, exactly. And then, so that's just kind of real quick, basic. Again, we're going to have our own template come out. That's really just our own. That's really going to just be super, just like, you're going to be able to grasp it. You're going to see it, you're going to understand it, you're going to be able to use it, you're going to achieve your goals.
And it's going to be much more focusable and attainable for you. We know a lot of these goals, you hop online, you look at it, and you don't even want to print it off. You don't even want to fill it out because it's just nonsense. It doesn't seem like it's applicable for you. It doesn't seem like it's actually going to do anything. That's not something we're going for here. That's our whole intent with this project. This is for everybody, and this is to make you actualize your potential here. For
sure. So then, for us, like, we're using this same kind of thing. We've already got something written over here with us, with our project here, this Hack Your Potential. Our major goal for that is we really want to help people. We want people to, self-actualize. We want them to live the life they want to live and be happy with themselves, whatever that means to them. So for us, that's our main goal, helping people, but that's not quantifiable. So, in this day and age of social media and followers, that's really the best way to kind of gauge how well we're helping people. So, our quantifiable goal for the year is going to be get 100,000 followers. That's the big one. That's the one we're trying to reach.
Numero uno, big goal here for you. So that's just a 1 year goal at least. We haven't gone to a 3 or 5 yet, but that's down the road. We'll see where we're going here. Starting with a rather large goal to work with. Some of our minor goals for that, we actually, always have to be taking steps, like you said on back here. You got to be taking steps towards that big goal. Weekly, monthly, 6 months, whatever it may be.
Don't just get to 100,000 followers.
There's no way
without any direction,
That's not how this works, honestly.
Not at all.
We wish it did, but minor goals on there for you. Some of them we've been working on. Our first one was buying our domain. We've got to have a space to put any of our content before we can even make content for you guys, so you guys can see it. We had to get a site running, which we actually just did for you.
Just got that done, so check us out, hackyourpotential.com. Oh, hell yeah.
Another one we did, and actually the biggest step for us that we found so far was actually just starting this YouTube series, starting our first YouTube video.
Do the YouTube.
Getting ourselves out there is a huge step, and that's something that we think a lot of people suffer from nowadays. It's hard to put your dreams out there on the line. I don't know if it's a subconscious thing where we
Yeah,
feel
we're
that
vulnerable.
it's such a
It's a big part. Yeah, we
thing.
feel vulnerable and just open to judgment. I feel like it's a big thing holding a lot of
It
people
is.
back. You know, I'm sure it held me back, and
Personally,
without a
yeah.
doubt at times. Yeah.
Most of the things I've done in life, it's held me back.
Exactly,
honestly.
it's
been
just
in the back of my mind.
fear of that judgment. So
That's
get
what
over
we're
that.
saying.
That
Yeah.
helps. If you can get over that, you know.
That's a big step, and
That's a
we're here
huge
with
step.
you on that one.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
don't feel like we're preaching to anybody over here. We're right there with you in the trenches.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. And that was, again, like you said, that was kind of the biggest obstacle so far, was uploading that first YouTube video. After that was done, everything else has been easy. It's been a lot more fun after that first one. We broke that like real stressful thing there.
Having a blast and actually
Yep.
doing what we love here, and that's what we want you guys to do too.
Yeah, exactly. And then, yeah, really just the last one of our goals to kind of eventually reach this 100,000, you know, for now, for the sake of this video, is just weekly social media content. It's easy, that's quantifiable, I'm gonna release a post a day on Instagram, or, you know,
We're always
throw
gonna
up a
have-
video a week on YouTube, things of that nature, just constant social media feeds so people keep seeing us.
Constant progress, and that way we know we're making progress there. It's motivating for us to do larger projects.
Yeah.
You know, we've got some goals on our checklist that you guys will see soon that we're going to be knocking out because of these goals and these smaller
Yeah.
goals that we're knocking out throughout that. So
Yeah, and that's another thing. Yeah, you'll see as you do this, a lot of these goals aren't only going to help us with our 100,000 followers, but they're going to help us with other goals, and we have other big goals. So and that's another thing, when you plan it out and you get everything, you get your plan intact, you'll get to see where your time's going to be best spent. You know, if social media is going to help get 100,000 followers, if it's going to help me achieve financial freedom, it's going to help me achieve a better name in personal training, like all of these things kind of tie together. So that's a pretty solid thing to spend my time on, as opposed to the one, you know, maybe one task, one little goal that kind of only applies to one thing. You know?
exactly,
So-
and it's something we want to make clear here for you guys. We are, you know, in the niche of fitness. That's our thing that we enjoy, and we realize that's because it does apply to so much of life. Nutrition and health, that gives you your body. You know, that is what we're rolling through life with. We're trying to apply all of these things to every aspect of life. So whether you're a video gamer, somebody that likes dancing, you know, fitness professional, whatever it is,
Dancing,
it's
swimming,
applicable
traveling,
for everybody.
hiker, you know, marathoner, anything
Absolutely.
and everything. And I think that's it for the day, guys. Anything else, Jared?
No, I believe that should
No?
be it, buddy.
All right, guys. Well,
Awesome.
hey, you guys have a great one.
See
We'll
ya,
see you
guys.
next week.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.